Okay, folks, we are back with another knife to look at. Sorry my lighting's a little off, but it is, so let's wake up sometimes. Okay, I was looking at this knife, and this is, of course, the Spyderco. This is how she comes. And we are going to take it out of the package. And this, as you can guess, is what it is. Okay. Now, this is a knife that I was kind of excited to get. And was I disappointed when I got it? No. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of these knives, of reviews and specs. And this is the black on black Manix XL. And to be specific, it is the Manix 2 XL black by Spyderco. Which Spyderco kind of, now for me, I wasn't a huge fan of Spyderco till I just actually started getting more of their knives. Some of them are excellent, such as this one, and some of them are so-so. Now, we all know what this is. This is the Paramilitary 2. Now, there are videos comparing the two, and people would say, well, which one should I get? Which one is better? Well, you're basically getting about the same thing, but you're not. You're going to like either one of these knives. Why? Because they're just so ergonomically good in your hand. Me, I like the Paramilitary. You see, I pack this one and cut stuff with it. It's just a great EDC because it is so light. And just excellent knife. I think everybody likes the Paramilitary too. I mean, it's just super smooth. Just a great everyday knife. So, but we're not on the Paramilitary 2. But you could see the similarities. You're getting the same pocket clip. Except on the Manix, it's only reversible. You cannot put the pocket clip up here. The Paramilitary, it's all four positions. The lanyard holds the same. But let's get to the Manix. Which would I prefer? The Manix feels every bit as good as ergonomic as the Paramilitary. I mean, feels really good. But here is one thing. You might want to switch the clip around to this side or that side. That depends on you. It's of course got the spring mechanism in here for the button to release the blade, and good old golden Colorado, and just a excellent knife. Now I could compare this to the military, but I didn't break it out. But you see, there's not that, you're getting a bigger blade with the Manix. I like the paramilitary a lot. It's actually very hard to beat. And the Manix, it's right there with it. Just really a great knife. I mean, I would love to see this pocket clip be able to be up here just for ergos. But it's not bad. Feels good in the hand. But which one do I like better? Well, I like them both. And liking better, of course, would be your preference, not mine. But price-wise, let's talk price. This is basically, if I'm not mistaken, I would have to look, but I think it's in the exact same price range as the paramilitary. Now, I like the paramilitary because of the lock back here. I think everybody does, but this one is a stouter knife. I mean, it just feels more stout. And you could choke up here too on the Manix. Just great ergonomics. I like how this back here. This is something I don't like about a lot of knives, is when they come back here to the end of the knife, they're not rounded off very good. And trust me, when that's sticking in your pocket and you got these knives that's angled right here, that comes to almost like a tip of a pyramid or something, it gets in your way. It's just not, this is not going to get in your way. I mean, you're going to be able to reach in your pocket and get keys out along without, having hot spots on the end of your knife there. So that's something I myself, I stray away from. If I pack a knife, I do not want to pack a knife that goes to a point back here. Now, if it's a rounded off point, yeah, it might be okay, and it's a real tiny knife, but I don't like tiny knives too much, so. But that's good about these. And most knives are that way. I mean, even this one, you see the end is rounded, so that when you're digging into your pocket, that's not gonna, interfere with you. So, CPM S30V steel on this. There we go. Good grip on the handles. Just a great knife. So that's a knife that I was very pleased with due to price and what you're getting. And to be honest, the paramilitary too, if you're looking for a good knife, I mean a good everyday carry knife that's going to be sharp and that's got good steel and it's lightweight and easy to pack, you're probably not going to beat the paramilitary. And the Manix is going to be right there with it, because it's actually pretty light, but you can tell it's a little more strong. So if you're going to, use it for pretty tough stuff, you might want to get the Manix. I would say get the Manix, because it's bigger and it does feel a little more sturdy. So just thought I'd show you this knife. I know there's other people on YouTube got a lot more in depth on these knives, the locking mechanism and the blade and all that. On these knives, you can see the blade centering is good. Just for the money, you can't go wrong with these Spydercos. And they're made in the USA. Of course, their stuff that's outsourced from Seki City in Japan is great too. So, have a good one, and if you're considering getting a Manix, go ahead and pull the trigger on it, because you're going to be happy you got it. Just a great knife. And if you're considering getting a paramilitary, just due to you maybe never have had one, that's another knife you will be tickled to death you got. It's more than just hype. There's a reason so many people like these knives. They're that good. They're very ergonomic, lightweight, and cut extremely well. As far as cutting on the Manix, I would say it cuts just as good, if not, it's right there. So, grab you one. They're good knives. Spyderco, have to give them an A+ on them knives. So, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. And keep knifing.